Mr. Foster's Cardinal Corner.
Welcome, Cardinals, to this week's episode of Mr. Foster's Cardinal Corner. Let's jump right into our upcoming events. First off, on Friday, May 5th, we've got the 8th grade STEAM trip going to University of Wisconsin Stevens Point. On Saturday, May 6th, we have our wonderful musical performers headed to University of Wisconsin Eau Claire for state solo and ensemble competition. On Sunday, May 7th, we've got two events. We've got the senior parade, which starts at 8:30 and leaves from Northside Park. And we've also got the FFA banquet and worker auction at noon. All right, our sporting events this week. On Tuesday, we've got golf and middle school and varsity track. Also, baseball and softball are at Osseo Fairchild. On Thursday, we've got another golf match, another middle school track meet, and also baseball and softball at Regis. We've also got the K through 2nd grade spring concert. On Friday, we've got varsity track at Stanley and baseball and softball here at Thorpe. So it'd be nice if you guys could get out and support your classmates at one of those events. All right, our student shout out is to all those fantastic juniors who worked so hard to make sure we had a beautiful and successful prom this last Saturday.
All right, hey guys, we just want to give a big shout out to the juniors who helped out so much with prom this year, and we especially want to thank these juniors.
Brooklyn, Miranda B., Kendall, Raquel, Daisy, Madeline, Brady, Logan, and Colin. Thank you guys so much. We could not have done this without your extra help, so thank you.
Yay!
All right, our staff shout out this week goes to none other than Mr. Gerber. Mr. Gerber is a fantastic teacher who gives high quality lessons, keeps control of his class, has fun while he does it, and also helps in a lot of different capacities around school, including as an assistant track coach. Thanks, Mr. Gerber.
How do you enjoy being a track coach?
Oh yeah, that was.
How do I like being a track coach?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's so fun.
That's it?
No, I like being a track coach. I ran cross country and track in college, so I just felt like it was a nice. Do I look at the camera here?
It doesn't matter.
What do I do?
That's you. Sure.
Okay. Being a track coach. Being a track coach is really fun. I enjoy coaching all the. This is so weird. This is so awkward. I don't know where to look.
You're the only one making it. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Next question. Let me think on that
Stare
one.
at him quickly.
Don't do that, Vivian. You did that enough last year.
Okay, I came up with that question. You too. What do you do as a history teacher? There we go.
What do I do as a history teacher?
Do you teach science?
I do not teach science. I bet you could ask that question. No. So history teacher, so 7th grade we teach U.S. history from the time that America is discovered until the Civil War. 8th grade we talk all about government and civics, a little bit of economics, and then 9th grade we pick up at the Civil War and go all the way to as far as we can. But I enjoy being the U.S. history teacher. That's kind of what I studied most in college. But I let Ms. Brenner kind of work with the world history. But I like U.S. history. It's a lot of fun. Really, we're one of the youngest countries out there, so it's really fun to look at how much information there actually is in only 250 some years. So
It's only been that long.
Yeah.
it'll be 250 years in 2026. July 4th, 2026 will be 250 years that the United States has been a country.
Only a history teacher.
Yeah.
History nerd. Why are you such a history nerd?
Because I love history. It was weird growing up. I would always ask the question why, like why did this happen, or so this event happened. Well, why? So then I would go and look it up, like either on my phone or on the computer, or if there was something like someone told me where this was. I also really like geography. So if someone says, well, I went to somewhere in Wisconsin, I'll ask where that's at and go look it up on a map or have them show me or something like that. So I just like it. I love it. I probably wouldn't be a history teacher if I didn't like history. So
Makes sense.
yeah.
So, how many people have you saved as Spider-Man?
How, do we need to tell the story as backstory?
Yes, I'm so confused.
Wait, I don't know.
You
I just
don't-
was looking at the Spider-Man poster.
You don't remember me being okay? So
No.
second week of school so this was last year.
Last year's
Last year's
school
second
year?
week of school.
Okay.
You guys as freshmen would have been in my class.
Yep.
I came to school and I wasn't feeling all that well.
Oh,
And then I went to lunch, and then
Oh.
Mrs. Schneider and Mrs. Rather at the time said, "Man, you don't look that good," and Mrs. Hollister. And I said, "Yeah, my foot's been kind of hurting." And they said, "Well, let's look at it." And I took off my shoe, took off my sock, and it was like purple and swollen. So then Mr. Foster had to drive me to the hospital.
I remember this.
And then the next day I tried to come to school, but I could like barely walk because they had pumped me with
I remember you had a cane.
antibiotics. Yeah, I was like wearing my glasses and I had a cane. I looked like an old
Grandpa.
man. Yeah. And then I left because I couldn't take it. I had to be gone. But then turns out it was just like, they don't know if it was a spider bite. It was like an insect bite that got infected.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I still have like the scar and stuff from my foot. Yeah. But now everyone calls me Spider-Man, or at least the freshmen that know me. And Danny Chokas calls me Spider-Man every time he sees me. So that's why I got, there's Spider-Man pictures. Someone drew me a Spider-Man like logo or something like that. So
Ta-da!
Yeah, Spider-Man
I'm
too.
Spider-Man. Yep.
All right, now we've got some bonus coverage from you from prom 2023. Enjoy.
Yes, I'll come back to you. Then I'll ask, what have we done under the sun?
All right, our fun fact of the day is all about sleep. Did you know that poor sleeping habits can lead to weight gain and contribute to insomnia and sleep apnea? So make sure that you're getting plenty of sleep, but make sure you do it outside of class. All right, our joke of the day is actually a really good dad joke. Did you know that I was once addicted to soap? But it's okay, I'm clean now. All right, and that does it for this week's episode of Mr. Foster's Cardinal Corner. Remember, everybody, stay smart and stay safe. So this is what about 200 popped balloons look like. I literally couldn't even turn around in my chair when I got here. And all the balloons from the prank were still blown up. Thanks a lot, seniors.